It's Cheryl from Yoga Bellies, and I want to talk to you about practicing yoga in the first trimester. Can you practice yoga? Yes, absolutely you can, but you should modify your practice as soon as you find out that you're pregnant. Now, if you've never practiced before, please check out my first trimester videos on our YouTube channel. And remember that Yoga Bellies accept clients from around 10 to 12 weeks. Check with your teacher. Now, I've heard scary stories of women beginning an Ashtanga yoga practice while pregnant, just no. And even scarier, I've been in a Bikram class standing next to a woman in hot yoga who was 8 months pregnant. Now, this is really dangerous for you and your baby. Everyone feels differently in early pregnancy. And I'm referring to my first 12 weeks when I say I was very, very sick. A lot of other people don't know they're pregnant at that stage, and that's okay. But just because we don't look or feel pregnant, does that mean that we should just continue as we are? Personally, I don't believe so, okay? At the very least, you should be making your Hatha yoga teacher aware that you're now with child. Any ethical yoga teacher not trained in pregnancy yoga will refer you to a specialist teacher at this stage. Now, yoga during your pregnancy is not just about throwing shapes on the yoga mat and trying to keep up your current level of fitness. Yoga for pregnancy can be so much more than this if you allow it to be. That's why seeking out a qualified Yoga Bellies teacher is very important at this stage. Yoga during pregnancy takes you on a journey of acceptance. So we're accepting that our body cannot or does not want to do what it used to do. Now, this doesn't mean that you should spend your first trimester lying on the sofa eating donuts just because you feel like it. It does mean that you should listen to and respect what your body and baby are telling you. Now, at this point, you should be looking at modifying your practice. There are literally millions of changes going on in your body in the first trimester. Let's have a think about this. Physiological, emotional, and very, very hormonal changes. So even if you're feeling healthy and well, your body is actually working all the time to create another person. Even when you are sitting on the sofa, you're still making hands and feet. You are creating a whole person inside your body. The main hormonal fluctuations in pregnancy are caused by relaxin, estrogen and progesterone. Now, this little team of hormones are all working together to make changes to things like your blood supply, size of your uterus. They're also causing lovely things like constipation and heartburn. They're increasing your basal body temperature, relaxing tendons and muscles, and so many more things. All of these fluctuations and changes can really take their toll in the early days. And as we attempt to become accustomed to our pregnant body, this can really take it out of us. Now, all of these factors can affect your ability to practice yoga as you once did. So this makes it essential for you to start your modifications as early as possible, so as soon as you know you're pregnant. Now, as I said, the body releases relaxin during pregnancy. Now, this is ultimately to prepare your body to assist with the birth. So what it does is it softens up the cervix and the pubic bones to allow baby smooth entry into the world. However, the presence of this hormone also in pregnancy and postnatally means that it's very easy to overstretch or feel unstable in postures that we used to be absolutely fine with, okay? If you can practice yoga and you are feeling well in the first trimester, first of all, congratulations. There's a few basic modifications that I can advise you right now, okay? So if you're practicing at home or just getting started, a couple of pointers to keep you and baby safe, although there is a lot more to this. I strongly recommend that you do get a qualified Yoga Bellies for pregnancy teacher to help you with all of the different stages of pregnancy and any of the conditions around that. Number one, start with avoiding deep twists or anything else that's going to compress your womb or abdomen. So things like Marichasana or upward dog should be completely avoided, okay? No prone positions. The chances are that you'll be aware of baby's presence anyway, and these will feel immediately wrong. Number two, start to become very careful with your deep back bends. Uttanasana and Chakrasana wheel should be completely avoided. Try and replace any back bends with a gentle cat curl or a gentle bridge pose. 3. Time to forget all about your jump backs, ladies. These kind of movements alarm and disturb your baby, so it could be time to park your dynamic practice altogether at this stage. Number 4, we're avoiding breath restriction, so things like Kapalabhati or any breath retention, or even just your pumping breaths. Focus on full, deep Yoga Bellies belly breathing, okay? Number 5, so we're avoiding any planks or strong abdominal work. Now is not the time to be worrying about your abs, ladies. Get your pregnant belly out and be loud and proud. Now, I understand that you may not want to slow it down, We have to let go of our ego at this stage, because I say it all the time, but when we become pregnant, it's not all about us anymore. The main focus of your pregnancy yoga practice is making sure that you and baby are healthy and well. We want to be safe, we also want to be fit and healthy. That's why Yoga Bellies for Pregnancy can help you. We're not saying that pregnancy is an illness, but what we are saying is that you do have new requirements and your body is changing, and that an expert can help you do this safely. Namaste.